What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's How. Today we're going to be tackling some of the newer weapons that you can run through Item World. All right, so this is going to be just for the weapons that you can currently run through Item World during this period. There's like 8 different weapon types, and it's only going to be for weapons that didn't really exist. Maybe they came out from a trial or a new TMR from a character, things of that sort. If you want to see previous stuff, like the other weapons that you could run through Item World in general, and my thoughts on them, like rods, all that fun stuff, go ahead and check them out in the playlist in the description below. But this is going to be just for new ones, guys. So let's start off here. We're going to have the first and foremost, we'll start off with Greatswords. We're doing them in order. This is Bahamut Tear. This is Engram Super TMR. So obviously, if you got Engram Super TMR, you're going to want to run it through Item World. You're going to want it maximum attack. You want the rare ability. You want attack plus 15 and then attack plus 12%. However much attack you can get is what you're going to want to put on Bahamut Tear here. So that one's pretty self-explanatory. The next one is also going to be Aloha Laswell's Super TMR. It's a Katana, 170 attack. This might have been out before with 40 defense as well, but who knows? Maybe one day we'll get Godhands and you'll get the defense plus 40 there. But if you're looking for a single-handed weapon, that's a Katana, 170 attack. It doesn't really get much better than that right now. So go ahead and max out the attack on this one as well if you're going for some dual-wield Katana using action. There's no Godhands in the near futures, but if you want to prepare for your boy Godhands and you have this laying around, you can go put some defense on there and make use of his defense attacks. All right, so the next one is going to be Elephim's Harp. Elephim's TMR. Elephim just came out this week. If you are using some sort of bard or some sort of character who's just going to use a single weapon, a two-handed harp, you can go ahead and run this through there. You're going to want to get some spirit, maybe a little bit HP on it as well for your supporting characters or for your healers. Outside of that, pretty self-explanatory there. But the next bell we have is the Gaia Bell. This is from the 10-man trial reward from Shala, a pretty recent one. I like this weapon a lot. It has paralyzed 30% on it, so you can use it in the arena with your supports and stuff like that, or whoever has a harp, chance to paralyze the enemy. It also has 30% earth resistance, and it's got 104 spirit and 46 magic, and it's also earth elemental, so you can use it for some weird things, such as chaining with your supports or chaining with your healers down the road when more abilities like Pod 153 come into fruition. There's some characters that come out who will give your characters the ability to chain with new moves, so that's something that you could keep in the back of your mind. Outside of those weird circumstances such as chaining, it's a nice harp. It's got 104 spirit, like we said, so just put some more spirit on here. Maybe get like MP refresh. It's a rare, it's not the rare ability, but it's a rare ability where it doesn't show up quite frequently, so you can get like 5% MP refresh if you want on it as well to help you survive through some long fights. I'd get HP. I'd avoid MP plus. I don't really like MP plus flat as a stat. Like auto refresh a lot better. Excuse my poor grammar. But MP refresh will help you survive through a long fight, whereas MP plus X% will only help you use a skill a couple of more times, guys. So that's Gaia Bell. And if you really like Gaia Bell, you can also just save the Gaia Bell, the weaker Gaia Bell, the fake Gaia Bell, the replica Gaia Bell, and run that one through there as well. It has a lot of the same stats as this, just the magic and spirit a little bit lower. It still has the earth resistance on it. I do believe it still has the paralyze on it as well. For fist weapons, Godhands is Precious Super TMR, and it's a relatively new weapon. 171 attack, single-handed fist weapon. It enables the use of Shijin Spiral, which is a 3.0 multiplier with ignore 50% defense, so it's a 6.0 multiplier. I do believe it's a 4-hit attack, and it also decreases fire, water, wind, and earth resistance by 50% for 3 turns to one enemy. It also inflicts disease with 100% proc rate. Disease is actually a really strong status element, but most bosses, if not all bosses, are immune to all status elements in the game. And if you don't know what disease does, it's basically a 10% break for attack, defense, magic, and spirit, and it stacks with other breaks. So disease is extremely strong, but everything's immune to it, so I don't know why it's in the game. But if you're looking forward to using an extremely strong dual-wielding character that uses fist weapons, Godhands is there for you with that strong 171 attack. Obviously put attack as much attack as you can on your Godhands and use it for that. Another fist weapon is Wrapping Bandages. 95 attack, 110 magic, 10% spirit, 10% MP. This is from Malphasy. Obviously, you can put this on Malphasy. It's super good for her. And what you want to put on this one kind of depends on the rest of your gear you have for Malphasy or whatever other hybrid unit you're using. If you have a bunch of attack gear and you're close to hitting the attack cap, then you're going to want to put magic on this. If you have a bunch of magic gear and you're going to hit the magic cap, you want to put some attack on this. So the attack and magic cap, or all base stat cap right now, is 400%, and it will be for the foreseeable future. So use this to try to hit the 400% cap for one of those stats first, because there's increasing returns in FFBE. You want to stack one stat as high as possible when using hybrid units, and then stack the other stat up as high as possible afterwards. So what you want to do based on your gear, you guys got it. TLDR, we just went over it. So the last one, but definitely not least, is the Midnight Star. It is a mace, and it is Lilith's TMR. So if you have this on Lilith, you're gonna want to run this through Item World. You guys probably didn't need me to tell you to run Midnight Star through Item World if you are using Lilith. It comes with the additional effect of demonetization. No, it's demonization. HP plus 20%, defensive spirit plus 10%. I'm gonna put on Lilith. You're gonna love it. You're gonna put HP on here. The rare ability for Midnight Star, because it is a mace, I do believe is plus 30% HP. And then after that, you can put some more HP on it, or you can put some more spirit on it. So I'd go for, try to get lucky, get the rare ability, and then either HP or spirit. You don't need to go HP. If you get the rare ability and like some nice spirit rolls, totally settle with that. It's gonna be super awesome for you, and that's what you're gonna want to be doing there, guys. So those are gonna be my top picks for newer weapons that were released recently for this iteration of Item World. If you want to see older stuff, something that's not listed here, a top 5, top 10 lists for rods, greatswords, all that fun stuff, check out the playlist down below for my opinions on those. You might find some hidden gems in there that you didn't quite think about, didn't even know they existed, guys. So that being said, take care, check out the playlist, subscribe for more stuff if this does tickle your fancy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.